everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Guess.
And I'm Will.
And we're the Review Boys. Okay, so happy Saturday, everyone. Apparently, like I think a writer that has been having challenges, given that there's been a really big storm. I don't know. Is there may bagyo ba? Like I don't know if there's
I
a
think
bagyo.
Storm Fabian was like up northeast, and then it brought the monsoon from the west side.
Yeah, because like for the past few days, it's been raining cats and dogs. So like I guess everybody's been having some internet connection issues. I have been having some connection issues, but hopefully this pushes through. And there was an earthquake. I heard.
I was sleeping. I was looking at the shadow of the earthquake. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh my gosh! Like it. We just had Tal volcano erupt a few weeks back, or a few days back, and then of course the non-ending rain, and then earthquake, and then episode 7 of
Are you prepared? Oh my god!
I know, like
it is penultimate, right? That's why.
It is the. Wait, is it? Oh my god! I assumed again in my head that it's gonna be 12 episodes. Why did I do that? Wait.
Punch it up at 12 episodes though.
Yeah, like why are you giving us? Although I think it's still going with the timelines. I like that they're just going straight ahead. Yeah, it's only finale next week. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So fast, bro. Like
wow, with me in my okay, we still have a few more episodes. I'll have like 12 or 10 episodes. Me and my forgetful brain. But yeah, so this is the penultimate episode. Although we have been a little bit expecting some like fireworks to happen, both positively and negatively for last episode. Like last episode was really, really good. Like it was like the kilig that we wanted, and then the revelation of what happened on the background of JM. A little bit of like we had the taste of like the story of Reb, but just very briefly. But it really like at last episode really centered on the background of what happened with Aliyah and JM, and then it ended with the stupid move of of Reb saying those 3 dangerous words that we shouldn't.
No?
Yeah, like well, it's like it depends on the situation. But like we talked about it in the last episode where we sometimes have a tendency, or like people have the tendency to say it because they feel it. There are also some people who say it so that it would strengthen the foundation of what they have. But this one, I felt that Reb, I'm still on the fence of like, okay, is he really in love with Jim? It's like a few days, and maybe it's just really infatuation. But
yeah.
Again, this is me with my experience and and the past events. But like what you said, you don't really say it unless like it's already been solidified. Me, like sometimes I've been into situations wherein I have said it, but I felt it was the right time. It wasn't like few days, right? Definitely not few days, but sometimes I say it to also make sure that we know we're on the same page. But we're ready, so we have our soju and drinks. Mine is Jinro. Again, not promoting drinking, but just to survive. Again, this is prior to Kalat Hour, so good luck. So I'm gonna be drinking, and then Kalat Hours later, I'm gonna try my best not to go bad. But yeah, so we're gonna. Mine is strawberry. I thought it was plum initially, but strawberry. Like I mixed it.
Oh, you wanted plum, right? You wanted plum.
Yeah. I thought it was plum, but I mixed it with what do you call that? Yogurt. Or yogurt drink. So it's palatable. Hindi ako mahilig talaga sa. I'm not really an alcohol fan, but we'll see what happens today. So we're gonna go to episode 7 of Stuck on You. So this is True Love's Kiss, which is. It could
Red's main.
You know what? The title kind of what they call this, it's like very, alam mo, parang biglang liko. Kasi like we were expecting like no lovey-dovey things will happen in this episode because of the possible pushback from JM, but it could also be the side of Reb. Like he might be telling us more. So maybe it's like True Love's Kiss is the story. So, but we'll find out. What do you think?
Maybe because we already heard a lot of JM's backstory. So why don't we hear about Reb's story a little bit more? But maybe that's the I love you downfall.
I know.
Penultimate.
But anyway, so let's go straight to episode 7, True Love's Kiss.
True Love's
so here
Kiss.
we
Take a sip. Cheers.
Wait, sip. Cheers. Sip first. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and whoop.
Ichi.
Subtitles.
I know I'm not supposed to hate on Bev, but
No, like we don't. Well, I don't. We don't know.
I know.
We don't know what the reason.
Ikaw kalmahan mo lang.
Yeah, Reb.
Kalman mo.
Masyadong marupok.
Wala.
I need to turn on Bulgarian subtitle.
Oh yeah.
Ay, they
I
ate. Oh, the transition from shock to I love you. Day 9. Oh.
That's the orangest egg.
Yeah. Like, sana all eggs like that. This is the I love you scene.
Goodness.
Yan ba yung kape mo? I think I love you.
Drink to that.
Drink.
I think I don't like chum. It tastes watery.
Oh no. You know what? Like when feelings get involved, but this is like a love story, so feelings will get involved. Like, do you think it's just right that somebody says that those 3 words when they feel it, but do you think it's too early? Like, is there such a thing as being too early?
Well, I think it's awkward if you're not sure about the someone you're with. But if you're like, if you have instant chemistry and then you hear that I love you, then I think it's like, it's welcome.
I think it just bubbled up. Like I don't think naman there was any kind of I don't think there's any kind of malicious intent on the side of Rev. The parang hey, or parang siya rin he got overwhelmed with what he was feeling. So
yeah, but then again, it's all about, are you ready for a commitment or not?
Yeah, especially that JM explained it. It's still I don't like the whole thing that JM's doing, but it's still not right.
Wala naman yatang mali sa sinabi ko.
Red, mali na sinabi mo yun.
Ewan ko. It just felt right, okay? The moment felt right.
Well, he doesn't have to say it back.
Moment?
Diba?
Yeah, he doesn't have to say that.
Anong moment nun? Binigyan mo lang ako ng kape at nag-thank
Oy,
you. Right
huwag ka naman magalit, ha? Don't get
Galit.
mad.
Hindi ko naman kailangan
Oh,
acknowledge.
Exactly, yes.
Baka nahaliw ka lang kasi araw-araw ba naman tayo magkasama eh. Like some weird Stockholm Syndrome thing.
They acknowledge the Stockholm Syndrome.
So ano? Tago ko na lang ba to? Hindi ko na lang ba papansinin yung mga nararamdaman ko?
Well,
You don't have to.
Mag-pretend na lang ako na okay ako sa sitwasyon natin? Ano ba?
It's been less than 2 weeks. Hindi to fairy tale, okay? Totoong buhay to.
You don't have to get mad.
Akala mo that we'd fall in love in that short period of time just because
well,
we're stuck
again,
together?
because he's afraid.
Yeah.
That's not how love works.
Like there could have been a better way of explaining it to.
We're
Yeah.
here because we're in quarantine, okay? Not because I want you here.
Like it's like he's using anger to
Yeah.
to push him away rather than Why did you say that? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Too early.
Ang kuko naman
Well,
kasi.
true.
And it's not your,
Sinabi
your
lang nga ng
fault.
tao na companion
You're
ka
new
lang.
at it.
Masa ka naman. Nalikan ka
But
lang.
I feel him. I feel him. I
Kailangan
feel
mo
that,
Yeah.
that bubbling up feeling na biglang brut, word vomit.
Ay, I love you.
Mm.
I love you agad.
So cute.
Well, you did say I think. So
Mm.
it's...
Inom na. 2 beses may I love you eh.
Ayun ba, mag-ano tayo? Mag-inom every time I love you. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Totoo naman eh.
Sana naman monologue yan.
Nalockdown lang
Yeah,
naman kami.
yeah, monologue.
Wala lang. Parang yung kiss, wala lang.
Are you sure?
No.
Who says that? I love you from the
I
get-go.
love you, Audrey.
There's other people who do that. Oh yeah. Mm-mm.
Ay,
This Soju is gonna be empty by the end of this episode.
Oh, sorry. O yan.
ako na. I'll go.
Ako na, nakikita rin lang naman ako dito.
Ito
diba?
naman. Ito naman si Ero.
Ano yun yung gusto ko?
O, tapos nagpapasweet ka ngayon? What?
Hindi ko alam, JM eh. Kasi lately, parang mali ata yung mga basa ko sa
Oh, diba? Acknowledge.
Doon na lang muna ako sa personal space ko ah.
It's just
You're just someone I'm stuck
really
with.
conflicting, kasi.
Yeah.
You're
Ano?
I think this is what you call
You're
not
also
not
my-
high of emotional
also
quotient.
my friend.
Okay, friend zone. Friend zone.
Pero kaya kung isipin na wala akong pakialam sa well-being mo.
Hmm.
I care about you. And I enjoy spending time with you. Pero... Look, ang ganda lang yun.
Are you sure? Hanggang doon lang ba? Although,
Kung
you kind of feel
He's
that.
putting up a wall.
parang doon ko sa'yo na pinaasa kita.
Wala ka talagang nararamdaman. Kahit unti lang.
Reb,
What? Ano?
Oh.
Reb, I'm not ready. Hindi pa ako handa sa kahit anong relasyon.
Oh yeah, so he said I love you, then that's it. Let him feel his
Any
feelings.
sort of relationship for that matter.
Let him feel what he feels.
Akala ko naintindihan mo yun eh.
Don't get mad for the person
Wala
for
ko naman kasi
feeling.
was something there. I guess I was...
Sure, Rep, don't expect naman, diba?
Yeah, don't expect naman.
Okay ka lang.
Natawa lang kasi ako. Hindi ako makapaniwala na...
Oh, drink, I love you.
My gale.
Ano ba yan?
Pero... Mas okay lang.
Replenish.
Can I be alone
Yeah.
for a bit?
Yeah.
Yung balik na lang tayo sa kanya-kanya nating...
Yeah, because
business.
I think even as the more that
Okay,
JM
yung lahat.
still tries to be close to him, would
JM,
hirap yun diba?
Mahirap yun.
nakikita
Rep
tayo,
will continue to
kasabay. Muna na
develop
ako
the feeling.
pansinin, ah.
Now it's
Pretend ka na
awkward.
lang na
Yeah.
Di mo ako nakikita.
No.
No, but
Just
you know,
don't be
sorry,
extra
biglang-
sweet.
the young Gus is like, yeah, I agree with Reb. Just huwag ka na lang lumapit kasi mapafall ako
Oh, no.
lalo.
Same with me too. The young Will as well would do
Oh,
that.
no.
Huwag mo na ako pansinin. Don't notice me. Just do
Because
your
of that
own
extra drink, because of that.
thing. Yeah. Kailangan niya.
Pag kiss, inom din ulit. Kilala.
My God! Kayo, Reb!
Ay.
JM! God!
Diba, just imagine how Reb was feeling through all that.
Yeah. He's like feeling on top of the world. No?
Diba? I don't think naman JM's an evil person that he's just using Reb, pero
But I mean,
I
like
guess-
a person that would react like that doesn't have a hold of his feelings, of his emotions.
I think JM is a type of person who feels what he feels. He
Yeah.
just doesn't want to say it because
Yeah.
that kind of makes the finality about it.
That's true. Finality. Yeah.
He wants to feel it, but he just doesn't want to label it because if he
Yeah.
labels it, it makes it real.
Yeah, it makes it real.
Pasok. Sige lang, go ahead.
Ay.
Hmm.
I love you.
Uy, Uminom ka.
Never mind, sorry.
Time heals. But you don't have much time left. You have only 3 days. Ano ba?
Yeah. Now day 12. Oh, two more days
Two
to
more
go.
days? Oh my God. Eto na. Day 12. Ito yung
Mm-mm.
penultimate day.
Oh. Ah. Poor him, like first love.
Hmm.
Reb,
Aww.
Hmm.
I miss you.
tulog pala.
Hmm. Aww. But it's something that young Will would do too.
Si Arvin.
Oh, hi sis. Tatawag ka?
Wala lang. Nangungumusta lang. Kasi mukhang napasarap ka na dyan sa 14-day lockdown turned Road to Forever movie.
I'm so
Mm.
over it. Gusto ko nang umuwi.
Uy, ano nangyari? Nakapagsulat ka pa nga ng bagong kanta, which I assume is all about him. Taylor Swift.
Wala
Taylor
yun.
Swift.
I-delete ko na yun.
Hmm.
Baka makita
Well,
pa niya.
Literally, Taylor
Wala
Swift.
namang
Because
tulong.
whenever Taylor Swift daw
Tama si
breaks
Jay.
up
Yeah,
with
that's
someone.
right.
Mas mabuti ng mag-isa para hindi ka na lang nasasaktan.
Ouch. Aray ko.
Ang downer ha. Rinig mo ba yung sarili mo, sis? Hindi ikaw yan. Ang nega. Ang nega.
Ah, wait, nega.
14 days. 14 days lang.
Oh, inom,
nagka-baby na
inom.
ako.
Oh, no, my God. Dalawang
Alam mo,
beses.
hopeless romantic lang ba ako?
Mm.
Or idealistic eh? Ewan.
Hopeless romantic. Oo. Idealistic. Definitely. Dagdag mo na rin dyan yung optimistic. And alam mo sis, pwede mo rin naman panghawakan yung mga pinaniniwalaan mo while still managing to be realistic.
True.
Oh my God, ang galing ko! Wait. Romantic, idealistic, optimistic, realistic. Oy! Hindi lang naman pala ikaw yung songwriter dito.
Rhyming word.
Sis, first kiss ko siya.
First kiss.
Sabi ko,
Nga
hihintay ko
pala.
yung tamang tao eh. I wanted the moment to be
Ay.
special.
Sis, special pa rin naman,
Oo.
di ba?
Well, first kiss, hindi naman yun yung
Hindi
ano.
naman ordinary.
It's not the
Tsaka,
end all and be all.
Yeah.
Sa totoo lang ilang tao ba talaga yung nakatuluyan nila yung first kiss
Ouch. Well, true.
Kaya,
Wait, who's my first kiss?
Ano ba ka-jaded? Diyos ko.
I remember mine. It was in a club.
Oh!
After
Sige,
hours.
nakasunog na yung niluluto ko. Bye!
Bye.
Shout out to Pearl. Bye. I miss Pearl.
I miss Pearl. Oh my God, that's next week.
Eh, sabi ko nang kalmahan mo lang, bigla ka naman bumigay.
Mm. Gemini, like I'm like that. Like I'm not gonna do this. After
Yeah,
5 minutes, gagawin ko.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Gemini. What's that? Ano? Corn silog.
Oh, sarap.
Oh my God. Ano corn silog na? I want to have what they're have. Eh? I don't want to.
Uy! Hello.
Ay.
Okay ka lang?
Okay lang ako. Huwag mo na akong pansinin.
Tulungan na kita.
Hindi. Okay lang ako.
And very sa tibay ng plato.
I know.
Gusto mo,
Sinabi na nga ako, okay
Kudas sa
ako.
Ay.
plato.
Tama mo na nga
Hello?
ako.
I'm just trying to help. Di mo ka lang sumigaw.
Trying to help?
Rep.
This is exactly the kind of thing that made me think we had the slightest bit of chance.
Hey, guys.
Aray, ang sakit. Parang tamaan ako dun sa ano.
Baka desperate.
O, hindi ako
Ay,
desperado.
oh my
Oy,
God,
sorry.
no.
The whole day, direspeto ko lahat ng gusto mo.
Talagang?
Hindi nga kita ginulo eh. Sinakyan ko pa yung mga trip mo. Even with the whole pretending you're not here bullshit. And here I'm just trying to be helpful. Tapos sasabihin mo sa akin, I'm actively trying to make you fall for me?
Ow.
Tama ba?
Ouch.
Wow. Tanga. Hindi ko alam kung bakit ko pa naisip that I could ever have feelings for you. Isang araw na lang naman, JM, but I hope you don't mind. I don't ever want to speak to you again.
Oh.
Okay?
Emotions. Ow. Ooh.
He really got hurt. Like, I think.
Yeah, those are strong words.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh no.
What's the subtitle? Direct. Ano?
Oh yeah, nawala. Direct.
Direct. There's a meaning. The most important thing is us two together. To end up like that. Aww, such a sweet song.
You have got to be kidding me. Eh, bakit ka pa nandito?
Sabi ko naman sa'yo, di ba? Dapat kagabi pa ako umuwi.
Manimik ka muna.
So ano ako, si Daniel, tapos ikaw si Catherine.
The House of Us.
Hindi tayo Katniel. Hindi tayo magjowa. At lalong wala tayong happy ending.
Obviously, tinignan mo yung laman ng cabinet ko. At pinakialaman mo yung mga gamit ko. Yung mga gamit ko nakatago for a reason.
I really want to kiss you. Tapos bukas sa umaga, hindi mo na maalala yung nangyari. Oh. Delikan kita ulit.
Oh my god, that line. Kasi naman, no? Pa-fall.
Gago na ako.
See, it's just that he wants to feel it. He wants everything else other than the words and the label. Because he's afraid.
Funny how human emotions are.
Yeah.
May ganda.
Painom.
Yeah, go Char.
Babe, I'm sorry kasi nasaktan kita. Kasalanan ko naman.
Huwag kang manatili lang sa kung saan ka iniwan. Oh,
Hirap.
I love that.
That's a good one. What does that mean in English?
Yeah. Don't stay where you are where you were left. What?
Yeah. Say where you are left. Or
Don't get stuck. No, don't get stuck where you were left alone. What?
don't get where you were. Don't get stuck
Reb,
where you were.
I like you.
I like you, but
What?
I like your butt.
Me, but...
I like you. Oh no.
Oh, yun, that's why. Oh, yeah. Ali. A is for Aliyah.
Hoy, wag mo nga daw kalkalin yan.
Yeah.
Mag-aaway na naman kayo.
Oh no. Oh no. Ito na.
Hala.
Oh no!
Nalaglag.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Naghahanap lang ako ng mga
4.
gamit.
Oh no, it got broken. Oh my god. Ay.
Oh. I thought he was reading that. Like, what would...
Dito na kayo magstay.
Why?
Why?
I'm sorry.
Baka maayos pa natin.
Ito yung totoo, GM. Tinry ko namang subukan eh. Tinry kong ilaban. Pero hindi na kita kayang makita sa future.
Why?
Mas nabibigay niya yung atensyon. Kailangan ko.
Ah, oh, there's another person.
Mas iniintindi niya.
Oh.
Kinoconsider niya yung feelings ko.
Why?
Also, like, so JM was not ano rin.
Not so attentive to her?
Yeah, but we haven't seen that though in the.
Areas.
Suko ka. Ano man nagawa ko sa'yo?
Alam mo, buong buhay ko, ikaw lang lagi ang pinoconsider ko. Lahat ng gusto mo, sinusunod
Oh.
ko. JM, ngayon ko lang susundin yung totoong kaligayahan
Ay.
ko.
Basha and Popoy.
Let me be happy.
Who's this guy?
Si Direk Pancho yun, at saka si Direk Ben.
Lahat ng gusto mo.
Oh no, the ring.
Ouch. Ay?
Inom.
My God. Still incomplete data. We don't know why.
I know. Uh-oh. Oh no.
The box literally says, do not open. Ang hilig mo magalang ng gamit na may gamit, no? You just can't stop yourself from meddling people's lives, no? And here I was thinking na kailangan ko mag-apologize sa'yo for what I said earlier and how I treated you. What, deserve mo naman yata lahat yun.
Ow. Ooh.
No way. You've done enough.
Sorry.
Sorry kasi hinahan pa kitang nag-stay dito sa bahay ko eh. Kung hinayaan na lang kita tumambay doon sa barangay hall hanggang matapos ng putang ina lockdown to, and sana I never had to deal with this shit. I don't need any of this drama. I don't need anyone in my life. I don't need you and your stupid feelings!
Hindi mo sinasadya eh.
Hindi mo sinasadya? Hindi mo sinasadya to go to my private things and break my stuff? Ganun ba? Bigla na nahulog yung box, ganun? You didn't mean to shove your feelings down my throat? And guilt-trip me for not living up to the fantasies you made up in your head? Ganun ba? Hindi mo sinasadya lahat? True love's kiss? Joke.
Huwag mo nang bumalik sa akin.
Speak up kung may gusto kong sabihin sa akin.
Sigaw mo.
Ikaw ba unang umalik sa akin, JM? Ikaw unang umalik sa akin. Hinalikan mo ako. Walang pumilit sa'yo. I didn't need you to. Kasalanan mo lahat ng to eh. Simula to lahat sa'yo. So don't blame me for having these stupid feelings because I'm allowed to feel like shit. Tsaka yung magiging nice mo, it's not just the fact na ginagawa mo siya, okay? Kung paano mo siya gawin. Or baka nga I'm just reading too much into it, pero for your own sake, subukan mo rin kaya intindihin yung sarili mo. You say one thing and you act the complete opposite. Sige, nakakalito. Nakakalito.
Mas paano ko pala ito? Not your unrealistic perception of love, no? Tsaka baka nakakalimutan mo. Lasing tayong pareho. That kiss didn't mean anything.
Salamat. Salamat at ginising mo na rin ako sa katotohanan. You're so fucking hard, OJM. You can't love anyone, not even yourself, kasi wala naman yung puso mo kundi galit. And for once, I finally agree with you na may downside itong magiging positive ko. Because I really thought that you could be more than just an angry person. That you could be capable of love. Mali ako. nothing but an empty shell of what Aliyah left of you.
Don't. No.
Fuck you. I hate you.
Ay,
Oh, oh, oh,
don't. Ay,
oh, oh, oh,
parang mali to,
oh,
parang
oy,
mali
oy,
to.
oh, oh, boy, wait. Ano yan? Ano yan? Direk!
Correct! Correct!
Ano yan? Okay. That was left field. I was
Parang I felt an earthquake.
ano? Eh. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
Ano ba yan? I wasn't well, their faces were that close, but I wasn't expecting.
Well, I was expecting them to kiss when they became that close.
I know,
but
I was
didn't expect that to happen.
I was gonna joke. Na parang sabi ko, oy, ano yan? Halika kayo? Ano yan?
Yeah.
What?
The moment their face got close
Oh,
together.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna kiss. They're gonna kiss. Yeah. Oh, they kissed. They kissed.
Well. True to the title.
True love's
So
kiss.
maybe this is True Love's Kiss.
Mhm.
Right? But you know what? I forgot. I had a point. I was like, I have a point. I'm gonna say it after the episode, and then that kiss, and I'm lost. So what can
Let's
you say,
dissect
muna? Ikaw muna. I was like, what?
Can you outline what JM's argument is and what Rev's argument is?
So let's
break it down.
Let's break it down. Break it down. Yeah. No. Let's go with JM first. So JM, we came to him, knowing that he's a person who has walls, doesn't want to feel anything, doesn't want to label anything, just wants to do something to make him feel better. So he's been doing like alter collaborations with people and like PT with people, but not really what they call this, not really diving into what happened to him and processing everything that happened. Rev, on the other hand, is a hopeless romantic who went into this outer world with the notion that it's not just about sex, it's not just about anonymity, and like being promiscuous, but also being able to express his feelings, express who he really is. And given that it's his first time, and now they meet. Now, the thing is, how JM is presenting himself is, I don't want anything other than what we initially wanted, and then eventually went to, let's not get into anything that would connect us to each other because I don't want us to be more than just acquaintances, and then gave up by removing the mask and slowly enjoying what comes with like having not a relationship, but having like intimacy with someone
without the commitment.
Without the commitment. And now we find out that JM apparently his previous relationship, which was with Aaliyah, is he wasn't able to show that. So you're like, if I would have a question with the way that it was written, how was JM really? Like, because we did it, the only
side that we heard was Aaliyah's side.
It was Aaliyah's side. Like, we didn't know that he was not giving Aaliyah time. He was not giving Aaliyah what she needed emotionally. That got to a point where Aaliyah had to run to another person. So medyo that caught me off guard because all this time I was thinking they were enjoying themselves kasi yun yung nakikita natin sa ano eh.
Yeah.
Yun yung nakikita natin sa flashbacks. And then we go to Rev, who's like, of course, still we like, siguro ano lang, the only thing that we can tell about Rev is he's young, no experience.
Inexperienced.
But he's still very open to anything. Meaning,
Positive.
if it feels like it, he goes to the ideal. If somebody's giving
Ideal.
him the light of day, he will go with that, and he will take things the way that he sees it.
Wear his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah, wears his heart on his sleeve, and partly yes, like we can reprimand mga tito. Now we can we can call him out for like, hey, you're parang masyado ka nag-assume or parang na-fall ka agad. Pero it's natural because
Yeah.
he's still young, and that's how he felt, that's how he acted.
Boy, we
And-
shouldn't like invalidate those feelings.
Yeah,
like,
because because they're feelings, right?
yeah, exactly.
Feelings minus experience, and experience is not exactly always a good thing, because experience might also hinder you from doing things that you're supposed to, like what's happening with JM. Now on that note, on Reb's side, do you think he managed the situation well?
Well, I mean, I think he managed the situation out like based on his experience, on his positivity and what he was feeling at that moment, without any type of like holding back, right? And I think that's the same thing with JM. JM is more of like he doesn't have a high emotional quotient to enough to like hold his feelings or be tactful in what he says, consider the other person's inexperience, and just understand, like, it happens. You don't have to pay attention to it, right? But
Do you think that what Reb was saying is justified? That you're confusing me. Parang nililito mo ko. Parang you're giving me mixed signals. Do you think that that's something that's really happening, or were you able to see that?
no, when he was saying that, I was able to see that, and we were also saying like, JM, that's not what you want to do, right? You're holding back your feelings. You want to feel in love, but you're trying to stop yourself from being hurt, right? So that's the reason why you're acting that way.
Ayun. And siguro like the confusing part lang for me, or the thing that I wanna ask is, if the reason for their breakup was actually JM not expressing his feelings, then why, like, what justifies him building that wall that he doesn't want to feel the same way about another person? Parang medyo dun lang yung disconnect na nakita ko. Kasi I would understand it if, like, let's say, di ba yung sabi nga natin before that, my theory is that JM is a cold, hard person. He met Aliyah. He broke down his walls. He became like super loving and blah, 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 blah. And then Aliyah did something, like ran away with another person, cheated on him, left him, that made him go back to where he was. And then that's why he's afraid of letting people in.
Yes.
But what we're seeing in this is, we don't know what he was before Aliyah. But during Aliyah, or at least what we saw, parang they're happy, they're in love, blah, blah, blah. Pero behind all of that, he was not able to express like how he felt, or like give Aliyah in what she needed in that relationship, which caused Aliyah to like, Aliyah is not a bad person in this situation, because she felt na parang, I felt like I was wasting my time in this kasi like you're not giving me what we need in this relationship. She found it in another person, and then that's why she left. And then now he built up this wall again. But what is this wall for? So that, kasi like, diba, parang if you would think about it, this wall is preventing him to to fall in love with someone that will eventually leave him with the other person deciding on that. Pero in this situation is, he built this wall because he doesn't want to fall in love, even though the only thing, the main reason that he got hurt was actually his lack lack of him expressing his feelings.
Oo.
So medyo confused ako dun ng slide.
But I mean, I think the most obvious or the most natural feeling would be just putting a wall up and avoid feeling that pain again of being left behind. Yes, it caused that rift of not being able to connect with someone because they're holding him back. But by default, I do it all the time. Like things are getting too good, and then you think like, oh no, it's not.
No, wait.
This is just
You're frozen.
Oh. What na ba?
Sabi ko, oh my
Ano naman
God.
tayo? Ulan, ha? What are you
Oo nga
doing?
Ayan.
It doesn't, Oy.
Sige, salita ka lang. You were saying,
Yeah.
ayan.
Yeah.
Okay.
The own, like I think that's the default feeling that we all hit when we're maybe we're too jaded.
Yung wall
Right.
na lang, no?
We're too jaded and we just put up a wall just to avoid being hurt, even though we know that maybe it's something good.
Yeah, I do agree though that it's too early. Well, actually, hindi pala. Hindi natin alam kung gaano nakatagal since Aliyah left JM. But I do agree that maybe if he's not ready, he's not ready. Pero he should not stop himself from feeling the way that he feels just because of an experience that he had, that he was left. Wherein in that experience, it was actually his lack of expression that made her leave. So that this was the perfect opportunity for him. Like, oy, this person wants love. I have an opportunity to give love. Then I should just let it. Although, sige, I give him, ano, parang, sige, let's take it slow. Diba? Let's
take it slow.
Diba?
I can't change that fast. No.
Pero what was the kiss? And then that kiss.
I was like,
na parang siguro innocent, sige na nga. Ano ba to? Igilan ko pa yung sarili ko, pero oh my God. I just
my only
hope that
explanation is like, you know, they're into that whole call that rage, you know, kiss or something like that.
Rage kiss, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
like they get so heated up when they clash. Which I don't see many of that.
I do hope that what happens after this is not him. Kasi I think naman he realizes that he was a bit of a douche in the way that he treated Rebe. So I don't think he's doing this. Like I know that he's doing this without deciding. I know that he did this without any like parang he just felt it and then he did it, which is very very reminiscent of the I Think I Love You by Reb.
Yeah.
I just hope that he doesn't take it back.
I know.
Diba? Kasi
cool if he takes it back, then oh my God, then the episode 8 fight finale is gonna be the penultimate.
Tapos flash forward to year 2027.
Yeah.
Kung kailan may herd immunity na tayo. Sorry. Anyway. No, pero sige, kung if you were in that situation, so like everybody, if you were in that situation and you were Reb, because si Reb yung nasa receiving end what will be your next episode? What is the first thing that will happen in the next episode? How about let's start with you. After that kiss.
That kiss? I don't know, because after that kiss everything changed there for me. When after that kiss, okay.
Oh, this kiss, this episode's kiss, not
this kiss. No, not the other episode's kiss. After this, parang like I think for me as Reb, mapafall ako. I would just take everything that JM does next, like, oh, he didn't mean everything that all the mean things that he said before. He's a good guy after all. I'm falling for him. That's what I think that Reb is gonna be feeling that time. And then for JM, he did that. I think trying to, I don't know, he started to realize and started to just stop the feelings from taking over and rage, but still look back deeply to what he was thinking, or like apologize, right? He was about to apologize before everything happened, right? He's gonna revert back to that mindset and then get back together. I mean, get the relationship or get that feeling to start being positive again and go on.
I have a feeling that once that happens, next episode, Reb was like, no, like Reb is like, oh, like yeah, wait, and then he would push what's this? Like, what's this?
Oh,
parang, like, the more na parang, ano tong
who would do that,
ginagawa mo?
JM or Reb?
No, Reb. Like, he would push Reb. He would push JM na parang, ano to? Parang, kino-confuse mo na naman ako ulit, and blah, 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 blah. And then, it depends on JM on how he would say this, because I think on this part, Reb is really trying to manage his, and I don't think there's like, I'm so happy. I don't think it's gonna be like that on Red. It's like more of,
Yeah, it's
what's
too early
this?
for the first episode. I mean,
Oo.
first part of episode 8. No.
Ito na naman, like, ito na naman tayo, you're gonna give this na naman, parang bibigyan mo na naman ako ng reason na umasa. And then JM is like, I guess next episode is gonna be like JM trying to understand what he really feels, or if this is something na parang, pero kasi yun nga, it was unexpected on my end. Kasi, pero baka kasi nag-trigger yung sinabi ni Reb na, ikaw yung humalik sa akin. You were the one who kissed me. So it was not me trying to look for that true love's kiss. You know that that's my thing. You know that that's Reb's thing na parang my kiss
Like,
is for like diba, love. And that's parang the biggest expression of for me. And then you still did it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Baka maglilinis muna sila. Tapos linisin mo nila yung kalat nila dun sa ano ka dun sa glass. Yung mga basag na.
Pero yeah, I like what what you think about the next episode is. I think that's gonna be what's gonna happen. Because too early to have like a I don't know, in the heat kiss moment type of like something like that. I think there would be another conflict in the beginning of episode 8 before something.
Like may pushback muna. Pero I think that pushback will be coming from Reb, because Reb now realizes na parang this shouldn't be happening again.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen again
twice.
No. Diba? Parang, and JM naman on his part is confused. I'm sure magugulat din. I'm sure nagulat din siya sa ginawa niya, pero naramdaman niya kasi, and then ginawa lang niya. And then we have one more day. Like, we have one more day for them to spend.
To resolve it. Could they resolve it within one day?
I think we might be left with, they will try to resolve it moving forward, or be in if it's a good ending.
Good
I don't think
ending,
it's gonna,
unresolved ending, bad ending.
good ending is them working on whatever they have, but not really like parang like super
not
labi-dabi
together
na.
No.
Bad ending, imamatay. Like a bad ending is like fairy tale for me.
That's
Diba?
right.
Parang biglang everything is perfect na. That's a bad ending for me, because I don't think that's a good way to teach people who are watching this na parang para everything works out. Like, everything will eventually work out, but not in one day. So I think if I would want something na parang like what I would want for the final episode is for them to realize that they have a lot of things to work on. Maybe Reb continues to stay with JM and work it out together and see where the relationship goes. Diba?
As it should be. More than 14 days lang.
I know. Pero good episode. Like, I love like the acting of these two people, or Iyo and Ives, are really top notch and really helps a lot. Especially with the small space and the limitation of it's just them. And it's although it's good that we see like pops of Aliyah and who's the other character, the best friend of
Alvin? What's that?
Alvin. Yeah, the friend of Sisis. Sisis. Pero I really hope in the future we get to see a crossover of Quarantines and Stuck on You, even the other like si Beshi and whatnot. But and so we still have one more episode, the finale episode, and I'm really hoping that this ends with us really getting more than just like, of course we would want people to be together, pero let's be realistic that it doesn't happen just like that. So
we don't want that like a fairy tale ending na poof, everything's okay. Parang there wasn't a reason for it to be okay, pero naging okay, right?
Yeah. Pero really, really good episode. Really good penultimate episode. Not yun lang. Para I think the kiss was like more of a
shocker.
A shocker. So at least hindi sobrang bigat. I don't feel it's really that heavy Pero sabi nga nila direct or sabi nga ng writer nila, pandami natin pag-uusapan sa episode. And
maraming pag-uusapan. There's lots to talk about, but I don't think na you're gonna get so devastated about it.
Yun nga, if ever man, like for me siguro, like yun nga, confusing lang sa akin yung the way that JM is acting, that hey, you're the one who you're the one who is the reason for the breakup with Aliyah, and you're doing it again. You're not trying to be intimate because parang that's the thing that's confusing me.
But for me, it's more of like the natural expression of like I just
like
don't
the
want to
wall,
be hurt.
yeah,
so I'll
the
just
wall,
up
the
the
wall
wall.
definitely I get it, but parang why is he so angry with love when he was the one who was not able to show it?
I think he needs a little bit of time to relax his guard down a little bit
Yeah.
and think before he does something like that, right? You
But
know.
anyway, Will, cheers to you.
Cheers!
let's
Oh my
give
god,
a
we got
drink.
through that episode.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, straight up. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Comment down below if you have the same thoughts. If you have other thoughts about the episode as well, what do you think should be a good ending? Like, what's your theories on the ending and why JM kissed Reb? Like, what do you think? What made him do that? And we would love to, of course, interact with you. Please always remember our Twitter is review_boys. And as always, my name is Gus.
And I'm Will. And we're the
Review Boys. See you next week for the finale. Happy Saturday.
Happy Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
Ano Friday? Saturday.
Saturday pala.
Bye-bye.